Hello everybody and welcome down to Cala Golf Resort. I'm Matt Fryer and today we're here with another video to help you improve your game. So it is Cala's 30th anniversary and we've put together a series of tips to make sure that you are improving your golf. So if you do come and visit this stunning golf resort, you're going to make sure you get the best golf while you're out here. So I'm currently on the Americas course, which is one of 3 courses here. The first being the Asia course, which was open 30 years ago, and then we also have the Europa course also. And today we're going to be talking about a key feature that you will find in Cala, and obviously you can see I'm stood in a bunker. Now throughout all the courses here you will see that there are a lot of bunkers, beautifully maintained and really nice sand to play out, but we need to know how to A, get out of them each time, and B, try and see that we're getting it pretty close each time. So let's find out how we do that. So I would imagine if you're watching this video now, you've probably had a couple of bunker shots that you've thinned where they've gone shooting past the flag over the green, or you've duffed them and they've just caught the lip of the bunker, and yet again you're playing another shot from the sand. And the reason for that is because as we get here, you know, as I'm going back up to this flag now, there's actually a bit of a lip here and there's a raise up onto the green, so it's above the level that I am. And obviously this isn't the biggest lip on a bunker, but sometimes you will see that the lips can be quite high, sometimes above your head. So the tendency is that we try to lift them out. So what I tend to see a lot of is people trying to scoop it out and help the ball out of the sand, and that leads to the club either A, bottoming out too early, catching loads of sand and we see that weak duff shot, or B, we do lean back and we just skim the sand, and actually as we meet the ball, the club's rising up above it, we thin it and we get that one that's flying over the green that can be quite annoying. So we need to stop that. You need to understand that the club that you're going to be selecting is going to have loads of loft on it, and we're actually going to add more loft to it, and that's going to get us the height out of it. Then we need to do something else to try and make sure that we're creating a really good strike each time to control how close we're going to finish to the flag. So first things first, what I want to do for setup, if I just turn myself to the camera here just so you got a good idea. When we see that lean back, I'm talking of the center of the stance here now. So if we imagine where my buttons are on my shirt, the middle of the stance is there below me. So I'm going to have my ball a little bit in front, and what we tend to see is that this middle works towards the back foot. So what we're going to do, we're going to place the ball about 3 inches behind our lead foot, and then once we've done that, we're going to lean 70% of our weight into our lead thigh, and that is to help us get a downward strike on it. We don't need to help it up, we need to go underneath the sand, see that we're letting the blade slide underneath the ball and pop it up from there. So by creating this setup where we're a little bit wider, a bit crouched so we're low, and leaning forwards, we're able to get down and dig into the sand as we do that. Another thing that we need to do, like I said, is add a little bit of loft, and what we're also going to do when we add the loft is activate the bounce on the club. Now the bounce is the angle between the back edge and the front edge of the club, and it's designed for situations like this where if we imagine the leading edge very much like a spade, if we weren't to open the face out, the club would come down, dig into the sand and pretty much stop in there like a spade would. We'd have to then hinge it to get it back out. So by opening the face, by turning it this way, we not only add loft to the club, we also open the bounce out, which when we add it to the sand, it starts to just take a divot and allows it to just splash through there. So we've got 2 things there that I want you to be working on in your bunkers. And when we are opening the face, this is a big one, guys. We don't take our grip, then open it. We open the face, then adopt our normal grip from there. So when that happens, you can see now that the leading edge is at a slight angle there, and that would mean if I were to do this as I open the face, it's actually aiming right of my target. So what I need to do is align the leading edge now with my intended landing zone. So as you can see here, my body then would be a little bit open to the actual target. It's not going to be like a normal shot where we're parallel. I'm actually going to be stood a little bit open. So we've got open the face and then align it. Then we're going to adopt that stance where we take it 3 inches behind our lead heel, 70% weight into our lead foot, And then we're going to try each time to control the spin by only hitting an inch. If you imagine a coin, a pound coin, or a £2 coin, or a €2 coin, behind the golf ball. We're not taking loads of sand. We're going to just let the club slide under with the bounce that's on it now and see that it pops out near the flag with a bit of spin and hopefully gets a little bit close. So let's give it a go. I'm going to get that weight into my left side. I'm not going to lean back and try and help it. I'm going to dig out underneath the ball, see that I splash a bit of sand and let the loft of the club and this bounce of the club do the work for me now. Nice and easy, and I've got a tap input there for my par. So some really simple tips that you can apply to your bunker game if you do get stuck in them. See that you're getting out every single time and hopefully that you're getting nice and close like that one is there. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and do remember to check out all the other videos in the series to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cala. Hit the link in the description below for loads of information on the resort, and I'll see you soon with another video.